Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ subscribe hete.
Facetv was Swoby.
Sanwo Olu, Apedadi, Ayaya Sama, Sanwo Olu Lalaika, Babajide Apedadi, Ayaya Sama, Sanwo Olu Lalaika, Babajide Apedadi, Ina Sanwo Olu, Kashisha, Ina Sanwo Olu, Kashisha, Shisha Kazonge Olu ya Samugaria let's get that one go for fun. Never let you down. Sanwo Olu. And again, another thing, the cameras, I want you to take a strategic position to your move. And if you can actually do with less flash photography, please, let's do that. And I always tell people why. When you see a lot of people talk about flash photography, it all has to do with your health. And I'm sure is that I think I will understand that too. Not everyone can stand flash because for some health reasons, some people can't actually take that. Ladies and gentlemen, we won't waste much of your time. Let us rise as we welcome our brother, our friend, the government independent of all progressive governments. because we promised and we'll keep our promise. This is the first test again, publicly to see if we can keep our promise. House 12 will be done. So join me as we welcome the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Mr. BABAJIDE SANWO OLU, to come on the podium on this side of the podium. A round of applause for me on the guest there. A round of applause for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
One directional thinking, meaning that if you pay on one lane, even though you probably don't need to pay when you're coming back. So what that will do is, that the 12, 24 people will have, the ones that are paying, you make them up to 22 or 21. So they will have 21 paying vehicles, each one of them, you know. And so when you are coming in because you are not paying, I don't know if it's going to be the minimum in money. So when you are not paying, you have only 3 lanes and they don't move, and they don't move, and they don't move in there. Because we've done it before. We went to Lekki and we opened the toll plaza. After 8 minutes in the evening, prime time, 6:30 in the evening, after 8 minutes, we were waiting for traffic to come. After 8 minutes, there was no traffic again. So I was there sitting. So I want us to begin to think through it because we all created it and we need to look for a solution to solve it. So that is on traffic management. So we have short solution, we have very medium to long term solution, but it's something we have to solve. On transportation will set so many things, right? That Lagos is blessed with water, we're going to do rail, and we have bus transportation. So we're coming up with an intermodal transportation system, which we've talked about it, but we need to implement it as soon as possible. The way that started on the blue line, right, is to aggressively push for the contractor to complete it. You know, they're doing planning on the bridge now, and that will take a while for them to do. But we're hoping that within the next 12 months, we will have a rail being completed, and to aggressively identify, you know, the tracks. So the coaches that are coming, we have a 4 coach right now that will probably need to start test the running on it very quickly. So once we're able to deliver on the blue line, we'll go to the red line. In fact, this discussion started on the red line already, and the red line is the rail that has an existing corridor from the perimeter to Agege. I dare say that we were held down on that transaction for about 6 years with the former federal government. We don't need to mention it. For 6 years, they did not give us access to wrap up on that, but we're going to do it. We started conversations with them. They started doing something and at the end. So we should need to complete that very soon. Once we finish the rail, let's also look at the waterways. The challenge with the waterways, and we're doing this project as well, is always one directional. Traffic on the waterways is one directional, meaning it's not like what you have in Paris or what you have in Geneva, where every 3 minutes you stop. The water is between the city. The one in Lagos are big, massive body of water. So to move from Orosoki and away to Victoria is a 40-minute journey. So 40-minute meaning that it's only one directional. When they are coming back after dropping passengers in Victoria, they have an empty boat going back to Victoria. So the cost at the end of the day goes up for them. So we need to have a conversation and see how we need to increase the capacity, right, of the ferries, or come with some form of intervention that will stop it so that it becomes a win-win for them. And finally, of course, we were the one that started the first PRT in Nigeria. It's just to wrap up all of the other PRT corridors. There is one that is going on with current government from Yanopaja to I don't know, to Songo. You know, the corridor is there already. Is to see how we can quickly put buses on it and identify other routes. To do Orosoki to Agege, Orosoki to Apapa as a priority lane, so that they have dedicated lanes and wrap up the number of buses we have. The government has brought in a number of buses is to push up that number and see how we have about 5,000 well put together boxes that are running in the so in one year, let's see road up, let's see building capacity on the waterways and complement it with the road transportation. We believe that by the time we're doing all of that, the next 2 years, transportation as the public transportation will be a thing of the past that we're totally solving and the Russian better off for it. Before there's no more details.
Apologies, you've already given me the task to this. We have about 30 minutes. The order will pop up, and I want a connection with Mr. SANWO OLU and what he's saying. Perhaps he can come closer and you can see what he's talking about. But again, going forward, because the second one you will do that, then Mr. Dr. Hamzat will do the third one. No, you're taking the number 2. Yes. Yeah. So I think I'll break your indulgence to maybe 3 minutes, okay, so that we can take questions from the audience. Absolutely honest, because it's 12 o'clock and we have 30 more minutes to go. Okay. So Dr. Hamzat will go to this E and wait for Mr. SANWO OLU when it's done. So move it. So you come up to this place and wait. Thank you very much.
So when is this going to come up?
No, this is you.
Okay. So E on our team is health and environment. Health, the H. The health is very critical. We have 300 primary health institutions. We're going to equip them. We're going to put doctors. We're going to put nurses there. We'll identify with the volunteers. We're going to push on Lagos State Health Insurance Scheme that has just been launched. Let's quickly, in the next 1 year, see if we can get about 1 million to 2 million people sign up onto it. And let's make health. Let's push a lot more around preventive than curative health. We'll be doing a lot of advocacy, ensuring our environment clean, and that's what we go to environment. Waste management, water, sanitation, drainage are under our environment. Right? Waste management, I can talk for the next 30 minutes about a comprehensive waste management system that we have, and we're believing that it's going to work. We spoke with 3,000 ladies yesterday, and they've assured me that they will start the waste sorting kitchen, and I get the same validation from Chief Mrs. Kemi Nelson. We will start waste sorting from your kitchen. The moment we can do that, we will identify and give to you bags, blue bags for bottles, red bags, no, red bags will be taken by health. We will look for another color, maybe purple for plastic and the black one for organic waste. Once you sort from your kitchen, your beautiful kitchen, it will make collection a lot easier, and it will make investment waste extracting a lot easier. We will do a lot on water. We're deploying and ensuring that we complete the 70 million gallons that we're doing at year 2, so that we can wrap up water delivery by another 40% in the next 1 year. We currently have 2 major water works in Nadion and in June. We're doing a 70 million that we should push into. They should finish 27 that we have. Let's revamp them, and next year, well, maybe we'll double. Pushing so now 30 to 40% capacity in water, and it becomes, all the other angle of doing. Of course, all our systems, we know how it is. I mean, feminism and engineering. So it's to clean up the waterways. So the massive drainage channels that we have ensure that during the dry season, all of the systems, there are 17 of them, they're cleaned up, right? All of the drainages in front of our tenements are cleaned up, and we won't have issues around. Even if you have flood, right? Because we're below the sea level, we will always have flood, but there will be fast flood. After 3-4 hours, it will disappear, because we'll probably be doing a lot of distancing. We'll be clearing all of the drainages to ensure that we keep them free, especially during the rainy season. Right? I think Kevin should come and take the next one, which is the key.
Okay. Thank you very much. E, that's education and technology. Now, so that we put everything into perspective, because a lot of other candidates have been saying all sorts of things. Now, Lagos has 1,017 primary schools and 133 junior and senior secondary schools. The student population, I'm talking about public There are 18,000 private schools, 18,000. Now, for public schools, the student population is 1.6 million. Now, if you Google Ghana, that is the size of the students in Ghana. So to put everything in perspective, so Lagos has the same student in public schools as the country called Ghana. Now, what we have done before was what
technology. So the very next one is the end and the mouthful, making Lagos a 21st century economy. We just don't want to mouthful it. The question we're asking ourselves is, we understand that the engine of growth for any government is the private sector. We know that the critical people that we need to enable, empower, and give them as much reference as they require is the private sector. The private sector controls over 80% of the GDP of the state. So we said to ourselves that what are the things the private sector wants from us? What are the things they want us to be doing and do differently? And so we engage with them. And part of the things they've said to us to do is one, security. Security. It is so important that for you to have continuous foreign direct investment, there must be an environment that is safe, that is secure, and that you can sleep with your two eyes closed. So we are going to be heavy on security. We are privileged that we started the security trust fund about 10 years ago. We need to revamp it. So we look at what are the things that is not working well for them. And we'll be planning and be talking about, restructuring. Maybe finally we will still get the state police or something, but we will be heavy on security. Once you provide enough security for the private sector, they will take more investment. They will take further risk on you and businesses will grow. People keep asking me that, are you not going to double employment and all of it? And I said to them that even if you have, when I was commissioner for the staff, our total population was about 130,000. Maybe it's gone to 150,000 now. Even if we double that, double it to 300,000, that's still a large public service, bigger than federal government. But it hasn't scratched the 22 million, 24 million negotiation that will require work. So it's important for us to know that the people that create jobs are actually the private sector. So we must ensure that we give them all of the enablement for them to be able to create those jobs. So apart from security, the other thing they need is power. And you can see, this is a business somebody has set up, right? And power becomes an issue. Right? We know what are the current engagements. Some of us have been involved in privatization, and we have had meetings twice now with the two discos in Lagos, a co-disco and a Kenya disco. We cannot begin to relate the details, but we have said to them that they need to know that excuses will not be tenable. Our people, Lagosians, require lights like yesterday. Whatever you need to do to ensure that we get that light, we will work with you. We will put investment on the table to ensure that we get it. Because we know that there are private companies and that there are legal issues. We cannot, that's why I said we're going to talk about skill. There's something at the current government which also makes sure that how do we ensure that what the current government is doing, we're continuing. And we make sure that one of the great things that the current government is doing. And I still spoke with the guy.
The 5 pillars.
And I wish to remove the short this time as well. It's a very and then
Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, subscribe,
Face TV. Muswobi.